all you cool cats and kittens. It's Maggie here. I don't really have that much advice, but I think what I do have will at least stand out to some people. But my first piece of advice is what I'm sure all the other seniors are going to say, but run for positions. But I'm going to go a step further and say, like, run for positions that are relevant to your major or the jobs that you're applying for. A lot of jobs will not care that you're an Alpha Chi. They won't. They're going to care about what you've done in Alpha Chi. So make sure you know the stuff that Alpha Chi has done for the safe house and if that's relevant to your job. Or like if you're membership chair, like the events that you plan, make sure that's relevant to your job, or at least you can tie it in, because they're not going to care that you like Alpha Chi hosted a 5K, but they are going to care about like the stuff that you did and the experience that you gained during it. So just keep that in mind when you're running for positions. And also, run for positions even if your best friend's running for them. Like, even if 12 other girls are running for the position, run for it. I think that's really important that we have a lot of people running for one position so that we have options. And, like, even if your best friend's running for it, the absolute worst thing that's going to happen is that your best friend's going to get it. And if you're upset that your best friend gets a position, then maybe you're not really that close of friends like you thought. So just run for positions, even if like everyone else is running for it. I think it's really important. Um, my favorite thing that I've done in Alpha Chi is being a Pi Chi, and I think everybody should try to be a Pi Chi. And I think it's so rewarding and so fun, and you get to meet so many new people, and you get to know new members, which it's really hard to do when you're a senior. Um, to the girls that are already Pi Chis or are probably going to be Pi Chis in the future, at the end of the night, when you talk to your girls, it is so important to just take the time to just talk to them. Even if all the other Pi Chis are done and out the door and you're the only people left, take the time to talk to them, because you do feel rushed. But it is really important to just like soak up the time, because Pi Chi land flies by so fast and it's so fun. So just really just take your time. That's my best advice for being a Pi Chi. Um, on the other side of recruitment, when recruiting, I remember when I was learning how to recruit, it was kind of like drilled in our heads, like, find girls like Brooke Murley. I've never met Brooke Murley, and so I know a lot of you younger girls probably don't either, but that's just something that was told to me, like, find girls like this best Alpha Chi, and find girls like this best Alpha Chi. And although I think that's really good advice, I think better advice is Alpha Chi, we brand ourselves as being diverse, and I think it's really important to find girls unlike any other girls that we have in this chapter. Like, you, when I recruited, I only recruited once, and it was Morgan Folks that I talked to, and I prepped, and I just found something really special in Morgan Folks. She is something that I have never met in anybody else, and I'm sure a lot of people will agree. And so I knew, even though I was told find girls like so and so, like that's what you do whenever you like type in like she should talk to so and so. She reminds me of so and so. Like, I didn't have anybody from Morgan. I wanted to talk to Morgan. And I think that's really important to do. So like find girls unlike any other girls in the chapter, and that's my best recruitment advice. Um, that's about all I have. I have a lot of academic advice I'm going to do when we do the Zoom. I have a lot of academic advice, but school advice overall is get close to like 2 or 3 professors. I wish someone had told me that from the beginning. Find a professor that you're going to take multiple classes with. Get like 2 or 3 of them, because you are going to need reference letters. You are going to need I'm embarrassing myself right now. Reference letters, references, and then like recommendation letters. I'm so sorry about that. Um, you are going to need those, and I didn't have any professors I was really close to until I realized I was going to need those for grad school. And so then I had one professor I was close to, but then I had to like get 2 more, and it was kind of awkward. So that's my best academic advice right now, is just get a couple and get really close to them. And the best way to do that, I've learned, is before an exam, go with all the stuff you know about the exam. You have to have studied first, and then you go and utilize their office hours before the test and be like, hey, I know X, Y, and Z about the test. What else should I know? And then you can talk. You're in their office. You prove to them that you care about your grades, you care about their class, and it just looks really good. And you get to know professors really well on like a first name basis, besides just like you sitting in the class. And then also you can talk to them after class and get close that way, ask for extra credit, and ask if they're doing like independent studies on the side. Like, I've done that before. But yeah, that's about all the advice that I have right now. But like I said, I have a lot of academic advice, and I'm kind of not emotionally stable enough to give life advice. So hopefully other seniors covered that for you guys. All right, bye. I love you all.